Catherine Bach was born on March 1st, 1954, in Cleveland, Ohio, and grew up in the small town of Warren, where her early years were shaped by a combination of strong family ties and a curiosity about the performing arts. With a mix of German and Mexican heritage, her cultural background gave her a unique perspective on life and artistry, something that would later help her stand out in Hollywood. From an early age, she displayed a natural talent for storytelling and creativity, whether it was through performing in school plays or simply entertaining her family and friends. Her childhood was not about privilege or connections, but about finding inspiration in everyday life, which gave her a grounded and relatable quality that would resonate with audiences once she stepped into the spotlight. It was this sense of authenticity and natural charm that would carry her through the highs and lows of an unpredictable industry. Path toward acting. Catherine's interest in acting grew as she pursued her education, and she eventually studied drama at UCLA, where she honed her craft while working part-time to support herself. Those early days were marked by persistence and determination, as she attended auditions, balanced coursework, and carved out a sense of identity in the often demanding world of performance. Unlike many who arrived in Hollywood with instant fame in mind, she took a steady path, learning from smaller roles and building her confidence as an actress. What set her apart was not only her looks or charisma, but also her ability to connect with material and bring her own spark to each role, whether it was comedic timing, dramatic depth, or an approachable girl-next-door appeal. This mix of resilience, training, and natural star presence set the stage for her career-defining breakthrough. With the Dukes of Hazzard, Catherine Bach became a household name when she landed the role of Daisy Duke in the hit television series The Dukes of Hazzard, which premiered in 1979. The character was written as the spirited cousin of Beau and Luke Duke, and Bach's portrayal quickly made Daisy one of the most iconic figures in television history. Her charm, wit, and fearless attitude helped redefine the way female characters were seen in action-driven shows. While Daisy Duke became famous for her trademark short denim shorts, later known universally as Daisy Dukes, the character was far more than just a style statement. Catherine gave her a blend of strength, intelligence, and humor, making Daisy a vital part of the Duke family's adventures. Viewers loved her for her independence, her loyalty, and the sense of fun she brought to every storyline. The role not only skyrocketed Catherine's career, but also cemented her place in popular culture, where Daisy Duke continues to be referenced decades later as a symbol of confidence and charisma. Cultural impact of Daisy Duke. The impact of Daisy Duke went beyond television. Catherine Bach's portrayal turned the character into a cultural icon, influencing fashion, music, and the way audiences perceived women on screen. The term Daisy Dukes entered the cultural lexicon, representing both a fashion trend and a symbol of carefree self-expression. Yet what made Catherine's Daisy so memorable was the balance between glamour and relatability. She was not just a side character in a male-driven show. She was integral to the storylines, often outsmarting villains or providing key support in dramatic moments. Fans admired her for being approachable, yet confident, glamorous yet tough, and that mix became the blueprint for many female characters in television to come. Catherine embraced the attention, but also remained mindful of the responsibility that came with being a role model, particularly for young women who looked up to Daisy as an example of independence and strength, personal life, and resilience. Behind the glamour of Hollywood, Catherine Bach experienced joys and challenges in her personal life, which shaped her resilience and outlook on the world. She married entertainment lawyer David Shaw in 1976, though the marriage ended in divorce after a few years. Later, she married entertainment attorney Peter Lopez in 1990, with whom she had 2 daughters. The couple's partnership was marked by love and support, but tragedy struck in 2010 when Lopez passed away unexpectedly. Catherine faced this heartbreaking moment with strength, focusing on raising her daughters and finding healing in family, faith, and her continued work in the industry. Throughout these personal trials, she maintained a sense of grace and perseverance, qualities that only deepened the admiration her fans felt for her. Her story is not just one of fame, but of human resilience, showing that even in the face of loss, one can move forward with courage and love. Enduring connection with fans. Catherine Bach has always maintained a special relationship with her fans, who continue to celebrate her work and her role as Daisy Duke. Whether at fan conventions, interviews, or public appearances, she has shown appreciation for the people who supported her career and kept her legacy alive. Unlike many celebrities who become distant from their early work, Catherine embraced the cultural phenomenon of the Dukes of Hazzard, understanding that the show brought joy to millions of households. She often reflects on the positive impact the role had on her life, as well as on the lives of those who grew up watching her. This connection has helped her maintain relevance in an ever-changing entertainment landscape, proving that genuine gratitude and humility can create a bond that lasts far beyond the original run of a show. Legacy and cultural memory. Catherine Bach's legacy extends beyond her filmography. It lies in the lasting cultural imprint of the characters she portrayed. Most notably, Daisy Duke. She helped redefine the role of women in television at a time when strong, independent female characters were still emerging, and she did so with authenticity and warmth. Daisy Duke became more than a fashion icon. She was a character who demonstrated loyalty, courage, and humor, qualities that reflected Bach's own personality. Her influence can still be seen in how television and film write roles for women who are both glamorous and capable, both fun-loving and serious when needed. Catherine's legacy is also deeply personal, as her daughters and fans carry forward her story of resilience, artistry, and humanity. Decades after her breakthrough, she remains a figure who represents not just a specific time in television history, but the enduring power of charisma and heart on screen. Conclusion. Catherine Bach's journey is one of talent, perseverance, and cultural influence. From her early days in Ohio to her iconic role as Daisy Duke, she built a career that left a lasting impact on television and popular culture. Her personal life brought both joy and hardship, yet she faced it all with the same grace and strength that defined her most famous role. Today, she is remembered not only as a beloved actress, but also as a symbol of resilience and authenticity. Her legacy reminds us that true stardom is not just about fame. It is about the ability to touch lives, inspire audiences, and leave behind a story that will continue to be celebrated for generations to come.